Hey guys, Eric with the Miller Park Minute, where we're throwing strikes, getting likes, hitting dingers, getting listeners. Back again with another episode. This is your only Brewers daily podcast where we talk Brew Crew every single day. We're here to enjoy the baseball season. This is glass half full. So we are on iHeartRadio, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Amazon, Google, Castbox, you name it. Anywhere you get your podcast, you can support us down below. Click the join on YouTube. Also, I think Spotify has that. I'm not really sure. Use the SeatGeek code Miller Park Minute to save $20 off your first order of tickets with our sponsor, SeatGeek. You can also support the podcast at patreon.com/Miller Park Minute. All right, guys. Tonight we're going to talk the good, the bad, the downright ugly. There were some minor technical glitches, so this is going to be a shorter episode because it is past midnight, and I screwed up tonight. I couldn't figure out how to get my mug on camera here, and my mug is now on camera for those of you listening to the audio version. Obviously, that does not matter, but nonetheless, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see me right now, or you can't see me if you're on audio. All right, so the Brewers are in second place. But before we talk about that, the Cincinnati Reds are on a 10-game winning streak. Yes, that's correct, 10 games. They are first place in the NL Central. Won again tonight against the Rockies. They got Joey Votto back. Their team has just been firing. As you saw a couple weeks ago when we played them, 2 weeks back now, they have been very good. So that is a little tough. NL Central's getting a little tough. It's okay. So the good, the bad, and the downright ugly tonight. Number one on the list, Jesse Winker freaking broke out of it. He hit his first home run as a Milwaukee Brewer. It's huge deal. Really kind of like hope he kicks off from here. Jesse Winker has solely played DH, and it was actually funny because in the moment when he hit that home run in the game, they were talking about how he's solely played DH, and a fielder can go out there in the field and play the field and kind of forget about bad at bats, but when you're DHing, specifically when you're just hitting, that's all you think about, and that's how you live. You're living based on those at bats. You're not playing the field. Oh, hey, I made a good catch in the field. Doesn't work that way. So again, this game came down to some key offensive performances. Luis Urias 2 for 3 tonight, double, walk, RBI, run scored. Jesse Winker 1 for 3 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. The Brewers did get some hits across the board tonight. They managed 7 runs on 10 hits against the Diamondbacks, who are still in first place in the NL West. They are not a slouch team as they have been in the past. They've got some great players out there. So let's not discount that and think we should be just kicking their butts. Yelich had his first 0-4 in a while. Is what it is. William Contreras, 1 for 4. Adames did go 2 for 4 today. That was not mentioned in the beginning highlights, so those are goods. I would say the only real bad was Colin Ray did get off to a rough start. He allowed 7 hits in 5 1/3 innings, giving up 4 runs, 1 via the long ball, and he only struck out 2 in this outing, which is kind of off the norm for Colin Ray as far as outings he's had go. But the dogs out in the bullpen came in and cleaned it up. He had zero earned runs from both Milner and Wilson. Wilson actually was attributed in the win in this one. Pyamp's got the hold at number 12. He's got 12 holds on the season. And then Devin Williams came in and shut it down again. So Devin Williams is at save number 13. Downright ugly moments. I think just anytime we go a couple innings without scoring, and then we kind of don't lead. This is actually the second game in the last 3 where we have come back late. And prior to that, it was like May before we had come back late in the game. So good stuff all the way around. Again, downright ugly, just not being able to get in it early enough. We got in it late. So that being said, that's a really good thing. That's a really good start. We're still holding on to second in the NL Central. I think right now we're kind of in this dogfight that is going to be the NL Central. We do have in the schedule here in the next few weeks, we've got several matchups that are key. With this new schedule system that they're doing, we have actually not played as many direct matchups against our division, and I think that's kind of been one of the learning curves to this whole thing. So after the we go in the Guardians this weekend, obviously a day game tomorrow against the D-backs, where we got Tyron on the hill. We got the Guardians over the weekend, then the Mets. Then we go to Pittsburgh to start off July, the end of June, July. Then we've got a 4-gamer against the Cubs and a 3-gamer against the Reds right before the All-Star break. So we can really gain some ground if we just win some of these series here, which is very important. As far as the All-Star standings go, we did see some updates. Guys, there is no good news here. It looks like none of our guys are in the top contendership. I said Contreras could be potential, but it's not the case, guys. We're just not there as of right now. Not to say they couldn't be. There's actually an article here that talks about Christian Yelich's all-star case. He may get in as a backup if somebody doesn't want to play or that kind of thing. It's a potential. I still think Devin Williams will get in. I don't think that's a no. So there's potentially 3 guys. They did release the hats that are like a mint green color. Going to go check those out. Plus the traditional all-star hat. We will have an all-star. You always have an all-star representative. My guess and my bet is Devin Williams if I was a betting man on this one. Jesse Winker is the story of the day. So let's just celebrate that and enjoy the fact that Jesse Winker is the story of the day. He hasn't been very much. If you listen to the Brewers Unfiltered podcast, I recommend that one. That is one of my favorites. If you go back and listen to that, they actually interviewed Devin Williams today, who is our all-star, in my opinion, and just talked about his 10 years with the organization, almost wanting to quit. He gave an interesting story where he talked about he was basically talking about how he was at a point where he was ready to quit, and he actually handed his glove to a kid. As he was walking off the field in the game and he was ready to be done. I find that interesting because it would be funny to find that kid, today, especially knowing kind of what happened in Devin's career. That would be huge to, like, if that kid was like, I don't know, 12, 13 years old now and had that glove still. That'd be really cool. Get it autographed. So if you know that kid, a kid that was handed the Jesse Winker glove, or the Jesse Winker, I'm sorry, the Devin Williams glove is what I meant. Sorry, I was looking at Jesse Winker stats. Jesse Winker right now is kind of the man of the hour, the talk of the game. I think that's important. I think that's huge. for him, and hopefully this just means the best is yet to come for Jesse Winker. Yeah, I think that's about it for news and notes, guys. I don't think we got any real anything outside of that I really it was a straight shot. The home run distance. It was 410. 416, sorry. To dead center, right off the batter's eye there in center field, and that was huge. That being said, yeah, that's about it, guys. We're standing pat. It's good to see. Good to see. What else we got? Yep, that's it. That's all we got for today, guys. I'm gonna cut it as a short one. I like to do these short ones sometimes, just based on what we got going on, you know. So as always, guys, remember to like, subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. We will catch you in tomorrow's episode. Maybe it'll be a little more in-depth, depends on the time and if there's any technical difficulties. Tonight there was technical difficulties, and I just didn't have time to write as much and discuss as much. We'll go over maybe Christian Yelich's All-Star case and talk about any other Brewers that we might see in the All-Star, maybe Brewers All-Stars of the past. I will review my numbers that I've got on the sheet, which is under my desk here, and see what I said and who I thought was going to be All-Stars, and kind of compare going in. That we're getting to the final vote for that All-Star game. So as always, guys, like, subscribe. Remember to get at me on all the social medias. And as always, go Brew Crew. We'll see you in the next one.